6 of 13. Burks dishes to George. That's good. George has got the lead up to 7 now for the Rockets.
That's their third straight make off an assist.
Boy, the ball movement's been fantastic here the last few possessions.
Throws it up high. It's tipped. It's stolen by Davis. Young with the steal. Hayward with the ball. And Burks picks him up defensively. Count the bucket. That's 12 points for Blake Griffin.
His shooting has been so good today, he may have to take it upon himself to try to get his club out of this hole.
Burks. No good with the triple.
They've clearly been the better team on the glass, but it hasn't necessarily translated to the scoreboard yet.
But you feel like it's going to reward this team at some point. They've got to continue to maintain the energy.
Stolen by Mason. To the inside. And now it's Burks running. He can go all the way. Clark, the coach, was really passionate in that last huddle, trying to do everything he can to get his message across.
You know, and I'm not sure what he wanted exactly, but he did it with enough fire that I'm guessing he's not going to be happy with any lapse in execution. I mean, he made his point pretty clear.
And Smooth is going to pick up the foul. That will get him his 4th foul of the game. Here's what the Clippers are going with right now. Rose, he's checked in for Griffin. Richmond comes in for Gordon Hayward. And it's McDaniels in for Young. 3 on the clock. No good on the shot. A bit long that time. Houston leading by 7. Harden outside. He dishes it to Davis. Good. It's Harden with the assist that time. Davis has got his 2nd bucket of the game to go.
You know, passing the ball well on the perimeter has really opened things up offensively for this club.
Steve, it makes the game easy. I mean, 10 straight points off assist. That's impressive, but it's easy when you move the ball.
Los Angeles with another miss. Rockets have gone 7 of 9 from the field to start this second half. Some tremendous shooting from them. Harden's shot is off.
Well, I think the defense got lucky right there. I mean, he's going to make a lot more of those than he misses when he's got that much room.
Richmond kicks to Green. Here's McDaniels. A three-pointer is right on target. McDaniels got 8 points.
You might not think of him as a laser three-point shooter, but that shot was there for him, and he had to take it.
Pass to Burks. Fires the 3. They grab their own miss. Simpson off on the layup.
You know, normally when you dominate on the glass, it really shows up on the scoreboard, but not so much here today.
You're right, Steve. Typically, it is a good barometer that indicates who's winning, but not so.
Here's Burks. Open and close and nails it. Burks has got 11 here in this quarter alone.
These defenders look overmatched right now, especially inside.
Yeah, you look at the numbers, 10 of the last 12 points have come from close range, so I agree.
Cashes in for a double-digit lead. And now it's a 10-point Houston lead.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
Yeah, that's 5 of their last 6 baskets inside the lane. They have really established themselves inside.
3-second difference between shot clock and game clock. It's stolen by Davis. Harden outside. Now here's Burks. And he has 28 points for the game. Tries again. The basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. 1 free throw coming his way.
Well, it's plays like that. Hustle, play.
Nice shooting.
It really cost him.
Let's go. You're up.
My time.
About a minute and a half into the 4th quarter now. Rockets leading by 10. So on the floor for Houston. Mason is out there with Harden. Then there's Davis. Then it's Williams. And it's George in at the small forward position. 6 to shoot. Mason kicks to George. From deep. It's hauled in by the Clippers. And the Clippers making a change here. Graham's checked in. And a switch here also for Houston. Burks, he's checked in for James Harden. Let's catch up with Doris from the sideline.
I had a chance to find out what Los Angeles' coach was going over with his guys. He was not happy with their play to this point, telling them we're getting out hustled, plain and simple. There's still time, but we've got to dial up our effort. We'll see if they have enough to get it done.
Personal foul. Third team foul.
And he's going up for the alley-oop. And Davis sends it back. Nine feet out, and it's Houston with another. Hey, guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for Houston.
Their defense has been outstanding, Kevin. Closing out on shots, blocking a lot of them as well.
And, guys, I think you've got to give them credit for the number of steals they've taken away. I mean, a lot of effort on the defense from them tonight.
He's been a bright spot for them. He's had an incredibly efficient offensive performance.
Steve, his shooting really has been just terrific. They'd be much worse off if it weren't for him, that's for sure.
Graham, the pass to Young. Williams against Griffin. Dishes it to Graham. 6 to shoot. Puts up a 3. It's hauled in by George. Houston leading by 12. Mason kicks to Burks. Rebound by the Clippers. And we're about 3.5 minutes into the fourth quarter. To the left wing. Griffin dishes to Graham. That drops. And it comes off an assist from Griffin. Graham's got it back down to within single digits for the Clippers. Mason the pass to Burks. Outside, George trying to find Davis. He's got it now. And that one's good. And the Rockets lead by 11.
I think they need to get much more disruptive defensively. They can't just keep allowing these easy baskets.
I agree. They need more energy in the post, maybe some double teaming. They've got to get their defense in gear.
And DeAndre Jordan throws it down.
Well, I tell you what, it was the good pick that was set that turned him loose.
And once he got around it, Steve, it was smooth sailing right to the hole.
Well, because of the pick, he had plenty of room. That's why he was able to power down that slam.
Mason kicks to George. Now, here's Burks. He's guarded closer, and that one's good.
They're getting on a roll inside. Their last 3 field goals have come from inside the paint area.
The defense has to make an adjustment. They've got to string together some stops, or at the very least, try to force this team into some bad shots.
Here's Griffin. The shot is off. And it's Houston the other way.
This quarter has not been his best. The defense may be starting to affect him a little bit.
Burks' shot is good.
All the points these defenders are allowing inside is inexcusable. That's 5 baskets in a row, and they've all been practically laying.
Yeah, they've got to harden and toughen up down there, guys.
Knocks it loose, and it's out of bounds to the Clippers as the Clippers retain possession. We've got 1:13 left in the fourth quarter. Here's Young. Cans the 12-footer.
And the buckets always coming in bunches for him. And right now, they are really rolling.
Houston leading by 11.
The clock ticks down, and this is going to be a solid victory here for the Rockets.
I agree, Steve, and this is a game where the defense, Clark Steele specifically, generating a lot of opportunities.
And it created extra possessions for him too, Kevin. Scoring opportunities they cashed in on, and that effort, a big part of what will be a nice victory tonight.
And so when you look at the season record, this one will tally up win number 43 on the year.
And in what's been a very competitive series between these two teams, the victory here tonight will push their record to 2-1 with 1 left to play against the Clippers.
Well, you look back at this one, and what an amazing performance this has been for Smooth. You have to look at his steals and when he would come up with them as major factors in this result.
Soft touch off the glass. Burks has got 38 points.
Boy, you relish these sorts of road games where you come in and you get the job done.
And a long schedule with the kinds of pressure of travel and tough opponents throughout the season, it's always good when you play a game like they have here. Boy, I tell you what, he's having one of those days where if he takes it, he makes it.
The dish to Williams. Mason, the pass to Burks. Good.
And a terrific run to really put this ball game away.
And now let's see how many more points they can throw up there before the horn sounds.
So we see the Rockets taking the win here. They put on a show tonight, thoroughly controlling each end of the floor.
Hey, what more can you ask?
And a chance.
Well, James, no doubt